Whew. Awesome. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Atilahai, Atitu, Tungasugi, Tungahugi, Anim, Bonjour, Sago. Welcome, everyone, to our Makitasiatic Virtual Fitness. So today, of course, we're going to be working on our lower body. It's our Friday leg day. We're going to be working on our calves. But before we get into that, I'd just like to say happy holidays to everybody at home, wherever you're celebrating, whatever you're celebrating. I hope that we're all having a great time. I hope that receiving the Tia and Ti hampers was great. Hope that the Christmas gifts were excellent. I certainly enjoyed helping deliver them. So it was a great time. But before we get into that, I would just like to say Minobi, Niba, and Amiye Gishibit, which basically means happy holidays. Well, technically it means Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's the best that we got in Ojibwe. So, you know, giving it my go. But yeah, hope everyone enjoys. And let's get this last workout and yeah, stay fit for the season. So we're going to get into a great warm-up. So of course, if the workout is too difficult, you can stick with that warm-up. It's definitely cold out now, so got to warm our bodies up. Especially wearing this sweater, I'm gonna die, but it's worth it. So we're gonna do some suspended leg calf raises. So we're gonna start laying down on our back, and we're going to lift our legs up, simply like a lower abdominal leg lift, and we're gonna flex our toes back, forward, back, and forward, back, and forward. So we're warming up the flexors. We're also warming up the entire calf, keeping those legs straight and suspended. And we're going to do this 10 times. So of course, if you do those faster, increase the reps, you're really going to feel that burn in the calf. So you really don't need weights for these type of exercises. The second thing that we're going to do are some ins and outs calf raises. So to do an in and out, we're going to start, of course, in. So you want to get those toes pointed inward as much as possible. You want to make sure you're comfortable. You can still use those inner calf muscles to lift your legs. So we're going to do 1 to the outside, 1. Now that's 1. 2, 2. That's 2. And we're going to go all the way up to 10. Doing both motions until we get to 10. So again, just really working both the insides and the outside of the calf muscle. 9, 9, 10, and 10. So again, what we're doing is around that division line of the outer and inner calf, as well as the soleus, we're rotating it around and focusing on each side instead of focusing on both. Whew, so it's a great way to get both of those sides of the calves bigger or more toned, depending on how you work out. But now we're going to move into some tiptoed farmer's walk. So again, another great exercise that you can do weightless. We're going to start, well, what I like to do is I like to flex my toes up first and then get into an activated tippy toe calf walk. And we're just going to walk until we hit about 10 steps. Of course, if you're doing this as your workout, you may want to increase the steps depending on how easy or difficult it is. Bring them down or raise them. And I gotta say, they are pretty intense doing those calf walks. Whew. So now into our last warm-up exercise, we're gonna do a lateral lunge into a curtsy. So of course, we're gonna start in the lateral lunge position. So we want to make sure that your legs, we're going to start from together. We're going to do a step out, a lunge. We're going to come back into a curtsy, lateral lunge, into a curtsy. So again, it's going to be really great activating those calf muscles. On the lower end, you get the push, you get the hips, and you get the curtsy. So you're getting really everything in there. You're working out. Whew. the ankles, the flexors, the hip flexors, and of course the soleus and the inside and outside of the calf. So we're gonna do 10 on one side and we're gonna alternate 10 on the other. Last warm-up exercise, lateral lunge out, curtsy in. This is also really great for balance, stability, and control. Again, really great for the entire legs, gotta say. So after 10, feeling pretty good. Feel it in the quads, the hams, all the way down through the calves. So, of course, if you're doing this as your main workout, you may want to decrease the reps again. You might want to do 5 on each side, up to 10 or 20, depending on where you're going. But 10 on each side, definitely felt that. Okay, so now into our workout. Like the sweater is like starting to get to me now. So now we're gonna move into our workout. So this is gonna be a pretty interesting one. We're going to start with a strength-based focus workout. So we're gonna be using some holds and we're gonna be using some weights, of course. Again, very strength-based. And then we're gonna move on to some speed calf raises. And then we're gonna finish with some more strength training. So we're really going for endurance, speed, and strength and focus. So it should be great. I'm actually gonna run and grab my dumbbells quickly.
Maybe I'll use this time to tell you all about the holiday hampers. Make sure you guys take pictures, share with us so we can share them too. We want to spread the holiday cheer. And yeah, you're back.
I know. Sorry, yeah, I should have taken more of my time. But yes, yes, please send those pictures, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you got them. Absolutely, that's great idea, actually. Especially that fish. The fish looks so good from First Fish, like that. I was tempted the whole time, you know. And talking with the guys we were with, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you know, just eat it raw, eat it raw." And I was like, "I might." Like, anyways, so we're gonna start with those 5 calf raises. So what we're gonna do here, starting with that strength and that focus, we're gonna start with our normal squared feet, and we're gonna just go up all the way up to 5. Again, just a regular calf raise. But at 5, we're gonna hold in the air. Again, we're gonna give that about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna get right back into those raises. Again, right back into those 5. And at 5, holding 10 seconds. Again, on the balls of the feet. Just like so. And then we're gonna be finished. We've done those 10. We've got the hold in there. We're doing 5 reps with a 10-second hold, 5 reps, finishing with a 10-second hold. Now we're gonna move on to some speed calf raises. So I do recommend getting maybe a wall, something just to support yourself. You don't necessarily need it, but we're just going to be lifting our calves as fast as possible, all the way up to 20. Right up to 20. Should really feel that in the calves. And now into our second speedy little workout. We're gonna do some heel ups. So of course, the calf muscles are not just at the back, although small. There's various muscles all around connecting to the ankle flexor all the way up to the knee. Best way to work these out, get a nice even calf workout, is heel ups. So we're going to start in a seated position like we're going to do seated calf lifts, but instead we're actually going to lift our heels up, toes towards our knee, and we're going to do this 20 times. You can use weight if you would like, but really we're just focused on the flexor. So 20 times as fast as you can. We're just hitting those toes up off of the mat and slamming them. And of course, you're gonna feel that just on the right sides of your calf muscle. At 20, you're gonna feel that slight burn right alongside of the bone. And that's a good thing, at least in this instance. So feeling pretty good. Now we're gonna move on into another seated exercise. This time we're gonna put some weights on. And we're going to do some seated calf rocks. So we've done this one before. We're going to be starting a position where you can lift the heels up. So again, like we just did, and then do a calf raise. So we're rocking back onto the heel, lifting with a calf raise, back onto the heel, lifting with a calf raise, all the way up to 10. All right.
So, I think my laptop's gonna die, so I'm gonna switch to my iPad. I'll be back.
All right. So made it through the first workout, the first set. That was actually perfect timing too for Paige's laptop to die because we got some time to rest and of course use this time right. The best idea is to, of course, stretch in between these exercises. So you're resting. But what I like to do is I like to actually put my heel underneath the knee, lay it down, and then start with a toe reach or a toe pull stretch. So what we're doing here is by putting that leverage with the other leg, we're stretching and focusing out that calf. So doing it on both sides. Whew, great idea. Just, okay, cool. So again, great thing. Stretch those calves. You're going to feel it in the hamstrings as well. Great stretch there. And you can switch over to the other side. Just like so. Well, now that Paige is back, we're gonna just rest up for the last few seconds here. Then we're gonna get into that second set. So should be pretty good. I gotta say, I'm certainly feeling it. Just focusing on the other sides of the calf muscles too really changes these workouts. It was actually kind of funny. Like yesterday, people were like, "Oh yeah, you're the workout guy," and I had to laugh. Like yeah, I am. So at 5, remembering to hold. Oh, it's okay if you're tiptoeing around like me. If anything, you're probably just getting a little bit of a better workout there. But after 10, getting back into those 5, and then we're gonna hold for another 10 seconds right at the end. Oh gosh. The static holds are no joke. Definitely feeling it all along.
I don't know why I'm so unbalanced today. Usually I'm pretty good, but like tiptoeing all over the place.
I know, like doing this and like I was trying to dig my toes into the mat like an eagle or something. It was just not helping. It just made me kind of uncomfortable. So we're gonna get into these speed ups. So again, just doing calf raises as fast as you possibly can, all the way up to 20. After 20, getting into those seated heel ups. Same thing, giving yourself some room to actually flex those toes. And as fast as you can, working out the shin. Such a small movement, and I can really feel it along that singular, I don't really know exactly what that muscle is called, but just the one between the actual proper calf and the shin bone, like it just, ooh, crazy. So now into those seated heel rocks. Same thing, you just want to have enough room to lift your heels, and then you'll be able to get into a decent calf workout mixed with a shin workout. Again, you want to go all the way up to 10. After 10, taking that rest. At least we're getting through these sets pretty quickly. That's definitely a plus. But holy. So, of course, like always, great time to stretch the calves. So one that's great too that you can do is you can actually flex your toes forward and bring that calf in as much as possible, and then try to push that soleus muscle down towards your ankle. It's a great one, of course, to stretch the lower part of the calf.
The problem with the iPad is that I can't like really adjust the angle, so no one's actually gonna see my feet or my calves. But yeah. I'm doing it. Promise.
That's all that matters. All that matters. Whew. So, feeling pretty good. I think we're gonna get into this third set. Almost unbelievable that we're on to the third set. We're gonna have a great calf cool down after this. I know I'm definitely going to need it. And of course, if you feel any type of strain, you can do something like this. You know, just some toes in and out. Great stuff for the calves. But otherwise, every time I say calves, I think I'm talking about like the Cavaliers. Like, holding for 10 at 5. Again, this is a static hold. And getting back into the reps. And holding at 10. Now into those speeds. Same thing. You just want to lift that body up as fast as possible. And into those heel ups. We're going to be lifting, flexing those toes. Just like so. Such a small movement. Like I feel like I'm not doing anything with those little ones, but it is working. It just looks very minimalist. So now into those seated calf rocks. Again, we're rocking onto the back heel and pushing up with the balls of the feet. Whew. And at 10, getting back into that rest.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these exercises can be done while you're like at the office desk, just doing some toe raises, heel raises.
Yeah.
But that one actually hurt. It kind of hurt like the arch of my foot. I don't know if I was just like flexing really hard or something, but not
Really?
hurt, but
Like
discomfort.
the heel?
The heel ups. I was feeling it in my feet, but like not in a bad way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably it might just be like maybe like a muscle cramp or something. Like if you've been like biking a lot and like pushing down with your foot, yeah. I mean, hey, it might be a good stretch. Good foot stretch, you know. So, I'm determined to get through this workout without taking off the sweater. Like I'm really determined to get through it.
We got one more round, right? We could do it. You gotta keep the holiday cheer.
Exactly. Yeah. Whew. You know, it's got me saying, "Oh dear." You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so actually so late. All right, so now to the fourth and final set. Before we cool down, we're gonna get into those lifts with the holds. Holding for 10 at 5. Back into those raises. I almost got the balance down, but this one totally got me. Whew. Just like so. Now we're going to work on our speed. So again, our speed and our endurance. After 20 seated heel rocks, again, enough space to lift those toes up. And again, we're pushing back. You should feel that side of your calf flaring up. Now into the weighted, seated heel rocks or calf rocks, but essentially rocking back on the foot and pushing with the front of the foot. Whew. Wow. Okay. So great stuff. Gotten through our calf workout. If you are interested in burning more calories, you can throw a sweater on and you're really gonna just liquefy. Whew. But we've gotten through our workout. Really great stuff. I'm feeling pretty good. Definitely need to stretch out my calves. So I can imagine everyone needs to stretch out the calves. So the first thing that we're going to do is a lunging back leg calf stretch. So we're going to do a slight lunge forward, but we're really going to be focusing on that back calf. So we're lunging forward, but keeping that back leg straight. Now again, the lower you go, pushing that heel back, you're stretching out that flexor, the soleus. Switching sides after 10. And again, front knee bends, back knee, it's gonna stay straight. So we're stretching that back leg. Just like so. Now we're gonna move into the downward dog. Of course, but just for our purposes here, I think we're going to do it single-legged. So what I like to do, let's turn around, I guess. Get into downward dog, and I'm actually going to put my left leg over top of my right. 10 seconds here. And I'm going to switch feet. Again, you want to really push into that calf. Keep that leg straight. Just like so, stretching out both sides. Whew. Now we're going to do a standing bent over calf stretch. So, of course, we're going to start in that standing position. We're going to put one leg stepped forward, heel flex, toes are flexed up towards the knee, and we're going to bend down, and we're going to pull the toes while stretching the calf. You know, of course, feel free to adjust for balance. Just like so, switching at 10, of course. And again, we're pulling the toes back. So this is great for the lower back, and of course, great for the calf. Great stretch there. Gotta say, it's already feeling a little bit better. So now we're gonna do a lunging wall calf stretch. So we're gonna need something just to grab onto, just because we're gonna be leaning forward onto something. So a wall or a table, something like that works perfectly. And essentially what we're gonna do is we're going to lunge in first, stretching that back leg out like before. So of course we're gonna do just 5 seconds there. Switching feet, we're gonna do 5 seconds on the other one. And now from this position, we're gonna take our front leg and we're gonna move it over to the side. And we're gonna lunge forward with our front leg to the side. We're gonna change feet and we're gonna bring that other foot to the side. Just like so. Whew. So, gotten through our total calf workout. So again, featuring warm up, great for everybody. A workout, that's great if you really want to get some weight training in there and build some mass. And of course, a cool down, which is great for everybody. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Don't forget that if you did receive Christmas hampers, Christmas gifts, anything involving the Toronto Inuit Association, please do send us in those pictures. You know, as Paige said, to spread the Christmas cheer, the Xmas cheer, the holiday, I don't know, a word that starts with H. the holiday
happiness.
So I hope everyone enjoyed this workout. We will be, of course, putting up some content with workouts. We won't leave anybody hanging Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're also going to have an interesting fitness challenge coming up from the 25th and onwards. So it should be pretty great. I hope everyone tunes in. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll say tomorrow is our last product making class. I think some of us are finished already, which is super exciting, but to our product participants, love to see you there. And then we'll be taking a few weeks break until virtual tutor movie on Wednesday, the 6th of January. So in terms of our cultural programming, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
That's great. That's good. I think, yeah, I mean, except for my little mishap with the with the supplies. I accidentally took pollock making supplies. That's that joke.
Give a thumbs up if you think Makwa should learn how to sew mittens.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. They'll come out looking rough and well, why not? Like they'll still be pins like poking as wearing them. uh, all right. Well, hope everyone enjoys their week. Hope everyone has a great weekend, but more importantly, I hope you all spend that holiday season well and of course in wellness. So take care, everybody. I'll see everybody. Well, you'll see me again Monday. But I'll see everybody later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.